Hey everybody, it's your boy Eric Kim, investor, entrepreneur, credit guru, and I'm back today with another video on how to get your credit score up to 800. So if you watched my last video, I discussed different credit monitoring programs that you can use for free to track your credit. So today we're going to discuss how to remove negative inquiries on your credit report. So to begin, step one, you need to get your credit report. So if you already done that, or if you haven't, I'm going to share with you another place where you can get a credit report for free. So annualcreditreport.com is a site where you can get your credit report for free. Uh, by law, the three credit bureaus have to provide you with your credit report for free once a year, and this is the site where you can go to obtain that. So once you log onto the site, you just need to go down to this little red marker here and click on request your free credit reports. Once you do that, click request your credit reports again, and you'll come down and you'll fill out this information here, which is basically your name, address, social security number, birthday, as well as your current and previous addresses. Once you do that, you'll go to step two. And in step two, they will verify this information. They'll ask you a few questions just to make sure that it's actually you that's trying to pull your credit report. And then they'll be complete and you'll have your credit report with all three of the credit bureaus, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. And what you will need to do is just go through, verify that your address is right, make sure that your birthday is right, and review anything that looks negative or something that looks out of place. You need to highlight that and record it. And from there, you'll need to start gathering proof to dispute anything that does not belong on your credit report. So you have identified the negative accounts on your credit report, and you've gathered the proof. And now it's time to go to war. It's time to hit up the credit bureaus with this information. So basically, the way it works is the credit bureau will open an investigation on your dispute, and they have 30 days. Well, the creditor has 30 days to reply back to that dispute. If they do not reply back in 30 days, that account is cleared off of your credit report. Or if they investigate and they find that it's true, then it will remain on your credit report. Or you can provide proof and have it removed if it's an actual error as well. So I'm going to provide you with a form that you can use to send to all three of the credit bureaus. So basically, this form, you list the creditor, you list the account number, and then you list the reason why you're disputing it. And then you go down, you list your personal information such as your name, your address, your social security number, and your telephone number. And then here in section 3, it provides the addresses to all three of the credit bureaus as well as the website. And I'm also going to show you how you can dispute online as well. And then here at the bottom, if you have more disputes, you can fill that out as well and send it off. So this works if you prefer to. This works best for someone who prefers to actually write it down on pen and paper and send it through snail mail. The second way that you can dispute your credit report is going directly to the credit bureau's website. So, for instance, you can go to Experian credit dispute. Just Google that. Go to their website. You see, you got this brother here with excellent credit. He's just chilling and contemplating what should he buy next. Looks like he's thinking about purchasing a yacht. And so you'll click start a new dispute, and you'll be filling out your personal information, name, address, phone numbers, emails, social security number, date of birth. That's the same exact thing that you've been previously filling out. and then you'll submit and continue. And then step two is pretty much you'll verify the information that you enter just there. It'll ask you some questions that you should only know. And then once you get in, you'll do the same process as you did before. And then you can also do the same thing with Equifax. Just Google that. You go to their site, the same exact thing. They even uh, explain to you how to do it. Submit a dispute, fill out that information, and dispute it. So this is a quicker way than using the form and printing it out and mailing it. And then you'll do the same thing for TransUnion. Google that and go to their website and let's see. It looks like they want you to actually register in order to dispute. So you will register with them and dispute that way. And then the third way that you can dispute, I'm going to show you, is through Credit Karma. Okay, so the third way in which you can dispute um, negative inquiries on your credit report is through Credit Karma. So if you watched my first video, you remember I with the Credit Karma and explained it a little bit. You know, this is a free website and it gives you monthly monitoring of your credit report. So what you would do is you come down to your accounts, click on that. It'll show you all your accounts. You know, I got student loans and a few credit cards outstanding. And so I want to um, dispute something on my American Express. I noticed that maybe something looks off that I need to get removed. So American Express, never leave home without it. That's what they say. And you come down to dispute right here. Click dispute and error. And it just gives you, it explains what you can do. See 30 days. It can take up to 30 days to appear on your credit report. Keep this in mind. It explains the process and it gives you different reasons why you're disputing it. So let's say uh, accuracy. So the balance is and or past due amount are incorrect. So let's say the balance is incorrect. It says $558 and the balance should be 300. I would click right here in that box. And over here, I would say, let's say I have no knowledge of this collection account. And then let's just say this account is closed. I don't even have American Express and it's showing I have $558. And then you can come right here, put additional comments. Take this off my credit, please. And review and submit. Just like that. So you don't have to mail anything, you don't have to call anybody, you don't have to gather all the different addresses or websites. You just come here, wham, bam, and thank you. Thank you, man. So that's another way. That's the way I would prefer. It's quicker, it's easier, streamlined. All your stuff is right here, and you can do that for all of the outstanding accounts that you have. So that's why I say it's important to have this credit monitoring. It's free and it updates every month, and you can track real time what's going on. Um, Another thing I want to give a little advice is if you have some items on your credit report, so it shows you the history. So let me pull up American Express. I've had this car for a while. So it goes back to 2014. It actually goes further back than that. But um, let's say there's some negative items on your credit report. Actually, this account is 9 years and 3 months old. So let's say you have some negative accounts on your credit report. Let's say you have an account that's about 6.5 years and you owe $1,000 on it. Okay. Well, by law, anything that's 7 years old on your credit report, it has to be removed. So if you see anything on your credit report that's 7 years, you need to dispute it and have it removed off your credit report. Now, 6.5 years, you want to just go ahead and ride it out for those couple of months. You don't want to make any payments on that account because as soon as you pay a dollar or a dime on that account that's 6.5 years, it starts over the statute of limitations, and then the creditor can come at you for that account that's negative up until the whole 7 years. So that's important. So if you decide to pay off some accounts, make sure that they're not anywhere near 7 years old. And honestly, paying off the account is not going to have a great impact on your credit score unless it's an account that's been opened recently. If it's, let's say, an account that's you're 30 days behind, you should go ahead and pay that off because um, at 30 days, that's when they first start to report it to the credit bureau. So that's not a big deal. And you can recover from that 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. You can recover from those. But something that's years and years old, it's not going to have a great impact on improving your score because it's an account that's so old. So I hope that this has been of value to you. I'm going to share the dispute form with you if you want to use that method. And I'm also going to provide you with this infographic so you can basically just run through the different steps on your own, as well as I'm going to give a link to all of the websites so that you can just click on it and start disputing things. So thanks for watching, like and share, and let's get your credit up 800 this year.